demo or even just listen in, you know? Like for me, you guys, when I started trading a year and a half ago, regular Forex, I was on my demo account for 4 months. And you know why? Because the market's not going anywhere. Yes, I know I could be better and I could be more disciplined at trading more, okay, because I don't trade enough. Yes, and that's what I'm working on now. But at the same point, you don't want to over trade, okay? So if you go on a session in the morning, for example, and let's say you won, you go for whatever percentage you're going for, you won your session, perfect, amazing. You won for the day, no more. Don't trade anymore. Get out of the market. Go do some education. Do some personal development. Go exercise. Go make some calls. Start building the business, you know? And then let's say, for example, you go on a session in the morning and you lose, right? You've lost for the day. You are not going to go back on another session and trade again. Especially, too, let's be real. If you are not in a position to lose money, don't trade. Don't over trade. You shouldn't be doing 3%. Okay, if you're in a position where you can lose money, by all means, if it's not going to hurt you. But if those are your last dollars and you don't know how you're going to pay your gasoline or whatever the hell it is, you know, let's be real. Okay, I think that everyone that's on this call right now, like I said, it's not targeted to anyone specific. I think that everyone that's on this call has enough common sense to know that. Okay, but I just don't want to hear no, you know, like disappointment or anything like that when there's things that people know of what they should and should not be doing and then coming to me with disappointment. I'm not here for those conversations. Okay, I'm going to tell you straight up what you did wrong. Okay, and trading, and like I said to somebody, the market does not care about your emotions. How many times have we heard that from our educators on our Go Live platform? Right? That unfortunately, that's the truth. The market doesn't care. The market doesn't care that we don't have money. The market doesn't care that, you know, there's different situations going on. That's just the real reality. So trading is 90% mindset and 10% skill. And we really need to grasp that around our heads and grasp that concept because, you know, it's so easy for us to say it out loud and say trading is 90% mindset, 10% skill. But Kim Torres, you guys, she made $250,000 last month. And if you guys have watched her recorded session, she said it doesn't matter what strategy you're doing. It doesn't matter, you know, how good of a trader that you are. How developed are you? If you're not, you know, doing your personal development before you're going on the charts, if you're not in the right brain space, the market isn't going to work in your favor, you know? And honestly too, like when you're on that session for 1 hour, like you should be on that session. You should not be like, oh, let me do this one thing and then hop on the market and let me start my session. No, you got to focus for that hour and discipline and commit yourself that time to that 1 hour. Okay. So, again, I hope that kind of brings that level of awareness to you guys. It's all that we're trying to do. We're just trying to show you guys what we've heard and what we've learned from our educators and our mentors. That's ultimately what it is. It's just passing information down, you know, through the grapevines, right? And we're all growing together, you know, but honestly, we've been having some great results with HFX. And honestly, there's a lot more great results to come. So don't think that this is a negative conversation. We just want to set you guys up right so that when you are live trading and when you're, you know, you're aware of that. Okay. So we've had this conversation. Des, does that pretty much summarize it?
Yeah, exactly that. So just to touch base on everything that Rebecca said, one thing I really want to just put your awareness on is that when it comes to the markets, you guys, she said, you need to be personally developing in order to have success in the markets. And that's huge. You are not going to have success in the markets if you don't do any personal development. Okay, if you're not growing your mindset, you're not going to grow your skill. It goes hand in hand. So that being said, we have Geethan on the call today. I'm going to put you on the spot today, Geethan. And I want you to kind of share your experience. How's your discipline? Because I know you've been killing it in the markets. You're doing your thing. So if you could touch base on the discipline side of things and like your personal growth through this, because you've done incredibly well. You guys, for those of you who don't know Geethan, he started trading with his mom, Sandy, beginning of this year. I've known Sandy for years. We tried to connect, it never worked. But when I finally connected with her, I got a bonus and I met Geethan as well. So I'm going to share your experience a little bit on discipline and how's your trading going.
Oh, hi guys. Well, I didn't really know I was going to put people on the spot there. But Yeah, Rebecca, I agree with everything you say there. Personally, my experience with this, I'm starting all over again because when I first started in 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I would say I rushed things in a way. Like I wanted instant results straight away, and you're not gonna get that because when you're brand new, you don't know nothing. So I'm starting again with everything. Like every day I would watch, like now I would grow my account by 8% every single day for the past week. I've been doing that by myself, whether it's using simple scalper, hourglass. But with normal Forex, like HFX is completely different to normal Forex, as you guys already know. But with normal Forex, you'd like, I would say I'm struggling on that more. So I'm like learning new strategies. I'm watching like Manicure and Eze. I would recommend you guys go watch him on his bootcamp videos on like support and resistance, because that like one, if you made your 2% your goal in the morning, don't overtrade, because fine, you may play with a bit of profits like on a few sessions here and there. I've done that myself, and you can actually lose all your profits on a couple of trades because you get overexcited and you become too greedy. So I'm pretty sure if I've done that myself, if any of you guys, if you've done that as well. But it's mainly being consistent as well, because you want to make sure that you're understanding everything that the educators are doing. So whether they're using like a different strategy, whether it's simple scalper or hourglass, you want to know what they're looking at, so you can understand when you go back to do your own trades, you can go back, you can have a look, you can see what they're doing, so you can benefit yourself as well. So really take advantage of, the educators here and our system, because you can become very successful if you know what you're doing here, if you've taken advantage of like the educators, the boot camps. So I would recommend everybody doing that. As I said, I'm starting from the very beginning again. Like I'm starting to mark up my charts more every day. Also, mark up your charts as well, because one day, and stick to 3 pairs. Stick to 3 pairs for normal Forex and stick to 3 pairs for high frequency Forex, because you want to master 3 pairs. You don't want to be trading 100 pairs and you're looking at all of them at the same time. So focus on 3 pairs for normal Forex and 3 pairs for high frequency. For normal Forex, I focus on GPAUD, GPUSD, and GPJPY. And then for high frequency, it's the USDJPY, then you got EJ, and then you got EuroCAD. So make sure you're marking up your charts every day. You're drawing your support and resistance lines. You're finding out like your entry prices and everything. But stay consistent. That's what I would say to anybody who's new here. And Rebecca, Des, Nelly, Dee, stay consistent and trust in the process, because eventually it will pay out. Like with HFX this morning, I've earned $400 this morning. I've done 5 trades, $400. That's the most amount of money I've done in one single day in HFX. And when I first started HFX a few weeks ago, I think I nearly blew my account to $300. So stay consistent, mark up your charts, and stick to 3 pairs for normal Forex and for traditional Forex, for high frequency Forex. That's the best thing I can give you. And also plug into the educators. So that's my experience. There you go.
Wow. Wow.
I have a question.
Ethan,
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Which broker are you using?
Race option.
Race option as well. Okay. How do you like that?
It's better than I find it, like the withdrawals, like taking out money is easier than with Forex and IQSEN. It's much easier.
Cool. Congrats on $400 today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congrats. Huge. He uses race option. Holy congratulations, for real. Wow. You guys, for those of you who don't know, Keaton is 16. When is your birthday, Keaton? I don't even know.
It's in January 25th. So next year.
Oh yeah, you're one day after Devere and 1 month after my dad. So I won't forget it.
Hey,
Awesome.
Des, are you still meeting Sandy tomorrow in Keaton?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. My other plan's actually I forgot I technically kind of double booked, so I'll be there because the other guy, Christian, rescheduled.
Okay, dope. Awesome. All right, you guys. So, what did I want to say? I wanted to add something. Oh, I forget. It's probably not important. Okay, but that being said, you guys, I am going to pass over the control systems to my bodyguards back here. So you guys, my dad, we've been using scalper. Killing it. You know, you guys, for those of you like Nelly, Rebecca Smith, I know you guys were trading, Ravi Mama, we were trading BYOB. And with BYOB, we were using Bollinger Bands and we were using the parabolic SAR. And so parabolic SAR, you guys, game changer. Once my dad told me that with Simple Scalper, I'm like, just, y'all, we about to make some money. We're about to make some money. So I'm excited. So I'm going to pass it over to them. They're going to share the screen with you guys, walk them through what they're doing. And like, this is you guys going to change the game for building our business as well because of the simplicity of it. And, you know, we're about to get paid. So that being said, you know, we have Mr. James Cornish and my dad. You guys know Devo.
Let's go, guys. Let's go make some money. Okay, guys.
Woo!
This is kind of crazy.
Let's get it.
This is kind of crazy. Okay, I'm here too.
New pilot, fasten your seatbelt.
Let's fly. Okay, I was looking at all this HFX. I just started looking at HFX like thoroughly about a week and a half ago. Okay. I was really slow on logging into Jessica's account because I thought, okay, she'd be using it or whatever. So I flipped my account to HFX, but I missed my date. So next time it comes on, I'm going to try and pick up, Liberty. So Liberty, I was looking at it and I said, if it's like, I fell in love with harmonics when I started FX, okay? It came free, right? You make use of what's free. And if you learn to make use of what's free, right, you'll value what, like you can pay for anything you want. And you value things that you pay for, but you don't value things that are for free. And that's where this thing is, right? Our mindset is, it's God-given brains that we don't use because it's given to us for free. We put value on cars, we put value on everything. But we're not putting value on our minds. And that's where we go wrong, okay? So long story short, I looked at the Liberty app and we were going, and then I'm looking at it and they're talking about stochastics, this, that, and I'm just looking at the charts and I saw it going sideways, fine. Then I was looking at the SAR because I used the parabolic SAR on my FX to do trading, and I did gain because once it flips over, you know there's a momentum going whichever way it flips, right? You guys who have used parabolic SAR, you guys should know because when the things in the bottom, flat bottom, means you take the trade, right? Everybody knows that. So I used that technique with Liberty, and I got blown away. I just got blown away. Like it was so crazy, right? When I saw it and I go like, okay, so what are we doing with Liberty? When you open Liberty up,
Share your
should
screen?
we share the screen? Okay, let's do it. I'm going to show you this, guys, and trust me, it'll just blow you away, okay? Because this is so simple. James has put a little more effort in there and started looking at the stochastics and all that. I didn't even look at that. I didn't even look at that, right? And when I saw that, and I'm looking at 1 minute chart with 3 minute trades, not even like Kush goes 30 seconds, whatever, 1 minute, whatever, right? So we go and do that, and I saw this basically 3 minute trades. I'm not doing anything else. 3 minute trades we're going to take by using parabolic SAR. Okay, so I'm gonna probably call it the parabolic SAR flip.
Sure.
Right? We're gonna name that parabolic SAR flip. Okay?
PSAR flip.
PSAR flip. Okay, that's a good name. I like that. I like that. Okay.
go.
So,
Okay.
okay, let's get the charts up here, and then we'll go through that. Yeah. Guys?
Said it wasn't able to verify my log.
Oh, because
Never mind. I know why.
Yeah. Okay. That's what it is. Now we know you. Okay. Let's go. Liberty. You're gonna use NZD.
We'll just use what's.
Okay. I think it was NZD. Okay.
USDJPY.
Okay.
We'll just use what's.
That's okay. Okay, guys, bear with me here.
So the first thing you want to do is once it opens up, you choose your pair. If you don't know how to choose your pair, you just right click anywhere on the screen. You go to change symbol right here. You type in whatever pair you want right up here in the search window, or you could just choose it from the list. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to load up the pairs or whatever. Just give it some time, but that's fine. So we're just going to stay with what's here, just to keep things simple. Switch your time right up here.
And then change it to this process to see it better. Yeah, so people will be able to see it better.
Yeah.
1
So
minute.
change it to 1 minute. There. Now, if you hover over these little tiny dots here, which are kind of probably hard to see for some of us, maybe.
That's the PSAR.
I think maybe close this, open it in Google Chrome, because for some reason this Explorer, whatever, it's not.
Oh, is it in
It just-
Explorer?
Yeah, so
It's stalling for me too over here.
yeah.
Okay, go to home.
So just close that.
Reckon going to Google?
1 second.
Yeah, 1 second. We're just gonna go into.
Oh, it's recording. Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah. No, we're gonna go share screen and go into Google.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna log into Google.
Just go here. Oh,
No,
There you
you're
go.
right. You're right. Yeah,
There you go,
but
it's
it
fine.
just flipped you out, right? So. Okay, just bear with us, guys. This is a two-day old technique, but it seems to be working great. Okay, and we were just playing with it a little while ago too, and I mean, there's no way in a 3-minute trade you're gonna go wrong. So like, I think that's you did 10.
I did 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10
So
yesterday.
I feel this morning, so I feel like it's 90%.
At least 80%.
Yeah.
Not more.
Yeah.
Minimum 80.
This is DJPY. So okay, go 5.
Crash screen right now.
The chicken, what about curry piece, skin off, medium size. And give it to Lee, yeah?
Hi?
Give it to Lee.
Oh, that's why we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, we're gonna widen that up a little.
I don't know how to do that.
I think we do it just that.
Zoom in.
Okay, we'll zoom in there.
So if you take your cursor and you just hover over one of the little dots here, a little harder on a laptop without a mouse,
Yeah.
Sorry.
and then right click, and then format. So don't change any of the settings here, just leave them as is. Click over to style. What we like to do is just make things a little bit bigger. I like to change the colors. Purple's a little harder to see, so I change it to black. You can change it to whatever shape you like. I like the crosses, makes it real easy to spot. And then just hit OK.
Okay, so that's your setup now.
That's your setup. Now, if you happen to change your pair, you're working multiple pairs, you'll have to go through that process with each time you refresh or change pairs. So just kind of write those notes down if you can.
We're gonna go back.
Also add the timer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll have to add the time.
Another thing we like to do is add the timer. So come up here to your format. Go to scales. Countdown. And you gotta move this up to get to your OK button. And you see over here next to your price, you got a timer that tells you when your next candle is going to appear, or the time remaining on your current candle.
So everybody following so far?
Any questions?
All good, guys?
So, yes.
No, carry on. It's just that my PCV is just so slow. It's not working out.
Okay,
But I'll just watch you guys for now, and then we'll take questions. The chickens are running slow.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to use this example right here. If we look at these crosses here, they're all above the candles. All right. Actually, yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah.
Now, what Dennis taught me just a couple days ago, actually,
No, this morning.
it was this morning. That's right. This morning, and I've already made money on it.
And this was on in a phone call.
On a phone call.
Yeah.
So he showed it to me this morning, and I played with it this afternoon, and I made money on my demo account, and I did some on my live account, made money on both.
Yes.
So he just told me, you watch these crosses, they're above
SARs.
the parabolic SARs above each candle. Now you notice on this next candle, the stars flip. They jump to the bottom. Now we want to look at a few things that are very important. We want to look at the fact that there's support because of the Bollinger Band right here. All right, so that's important. I kind of looked at and started noticing that on the candle before the flip, so here's the candle, the last candle where the cross is above the the cross is above the candle. So before that flip, you notice right down here. Now this one kind of bounced off that line. A lot of times they'll actually drop down, kind of like over here. You notice right here, it's dropped down. The crosses were above, it dropped down, and then right before, when it starts moving back up, that last candle, it flipped on the next one. All
That's
right?
when we're gonna get in.
So you want to get in, like for me, Dennis likes to wait till this candle here. Me personally, I've jumped in on this candle several times, and you do a 3-minute trade. Set your
Fucking options or whatever. It's a time on you.
whatever broker you're using, set for 3-minute trade, whatever price, doesn't matter, it's your call. But you set this Liberty
That's important.
Simple Scalper to 1 minute.
That's
All right.
important. So if you're doing a 5-minute trade, then you're using a 15-minute on your account. Okay, a 5-minute chart will give you a 15-minute candle. So each candle will be like, you get 3 candles. We're trading on 3 candles here. So basically, if James got in here, right? If James got in here, I don't take that. Why? Because I'm still getting in somewhere here. I wait for this one to get in here, and I go 1, 2, 3. I'm so deep in profit that at the 3rd minute, which is about 40 seconds left, it's gonna clear. It's not gonna take me down.
Nelly's like, oh my God.
And if we look back at our original example over here, what Dennis is saying, he jumps in right here. Now the RSI and the stochastic are already rising.
Above, yeah.
Okay, so you're already got 2 indicators here. Things are going well. You're right near the Bollinger Band, so you got some support right there. Now we'll watch these next candles. I mean, the next candles, and then look at the crosses below. All these crosses are below. Look how many. And every single one of these candles are going up, up, up. Now, even if you get to this one, that's no big deal. Just keep going up.
Yeah, but we're looking at three candles.
And you're just
One,
looking at you're worried about the word next 3.
3, clear. That's it.
Yeah.
So now, even if it was going up all the way, I don't even wait. I don't even take that because I'm waiting for the flip. Okay, this flip, we would have lost, right? Because it didn't take, you see what happened here? It was only 2 candles. If we would have taken this trade here at 2 candles, boom, we would have lost it because it hit back. Actually, it's a break even because look, if you see closely, it's probably a break even, right? It's probably a break even, but still you wouldn't have lost anything if it's a break even.
Yeah.
But like, it's not 100%, it's 90, 9 out of 10, which is 90% or 80%. I'll take the 80%. I don't care.
Me personally, with this one right here, you look at your stochastic and RSI, it's kind of bounced off.
Yeah.
Not the confirmation I'd be looking for.
Yes, that's another thing.
I'd be looking for something like this, all right? Where you got, it's dropped below and then it's rising back up. So like right there, we had a plus, the cross is above that candle. The stochastic RSI starts to rise. The candle switches.
1, 2, 3.
You're in profit. You're in profit.
You guys see that?
Easy money.
Easy peasy.
80 to 90% of the time, you're gonna make money.
Open the mics, guys. I want to hear something because this is crazy.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Wow, I'm so impressed right now. So you guys, you always choose the 1 minute time frame,
Yes.
never the 5. Is that just Matthew Fair?
Well, 5, you're going to wait for 15, right? 5,
Okay.
you trade for 15.
3, yeah.
1, you trade for 3.
3 candles,
Okay.
then 15, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so always, if you look on the chart right now, look at every 3 flips. I'm going to call it the flip, okay? Let's okay? So it's the flip, right? So every flip you see, 3 candles you clear. You're so deep in profit, it's no way going to hit you down. So like, if I can do this, I'm retiring soon, guys.
Yes! Aren't you like
thing to do is
yesterday
once-
joined the academy? This is unbelievable.
It's so cool.
And you know what? This thing just happened like a light bulb.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was looking at it, I'm looking at everybody out there trading, and a light bulb just went poof. And I go, okay,
Oh my God.
right? So and that's the thing about being consistent on the charts and everything, because when you see it, it'll suddenly come to you some way, somehow, when you won't even believe yourself. And that's where I am right now.
And another thing Dennis told me was, before you start jumping right into it, just scroll back.
Yes.
Just take your chart and look back and just kind of see what this pair's been doing. Just go,
Yeah.
oh.
And we want it to be consolidating, and that's the best part. If it's jumping up and down, it's kind of hard because it gets spiked.
So you see here, all the crosses are above, it jumps, and all of them are below.
Flips.
The flips, they're all above.
And you're always taking 3.
Flips again, they're all below.
3 and then it flip. You wait, you don't go 3 and then 3 again. No. Wait, 3 and then you wait for the flip. Right?
So pair has that consistency like this has right here, just over an hour or so. Then ride it. Ride that wave.
We're done. We're done.
You do 3 or 4 trades, you've made your 8%, shut her down.
Yeah.
Done. Easy peasy.
Amazing.
Right? Let's go do it.
Awesome, guys. Well done.
Oh my gosh. I have
Questions?
goosebumps all over me. Oh my goodness.
Contact
I need to learn HFX now. What the heck, guys?
You were telling me about this process the other time we were talking.
The thing I want to tell you guys is like, when you're looking at like Keaton, his master 3 pairs, and that's where I use only 1 pair, 5 trades. I'm done for the day. I'm not even flipping.
Why bother?
Like I'm not even going pair to pair to look out. If I find a pair and I favor the pair, and that's what I'm looking at, and I'm going to make my money, and I'm out of there.
As long as it's paying your 70, 80%, who
I
cares?
don't care.
Who
I
cares?
don't care.
Right.
I want the money.
Another thing is Jessica brought up, if you use the EMA,
Yeah, so
the EMA 200, if it's on a uptrend, like this one here, this is your EMA 200 right here. So that's on a slight downtrend. So you're probably going to be more successful with the cells. So both Dennis and I, we've tested it, and it seems to work either way. But you play with it. Start on your demo account, give it a test, and then once you feel comfortable with it, try it.
You guys, I am a conservative trader. I was talking to James about it because I've taken losses in the market, so I've earned my conservatism certificate, my conservative certificate. Yeah. I've earned it. So I really focus on using the 200 EMA. It's really made a difference for me and my discipline. So let's take it back to discipline, right? When you guys are trading, yes, so we have the PSAR and it works, but there are other confirmations for a reason.
It's just another confirmation.
Right. Yeah. So, it works, but like I said, you guys still need to learn about Bollinger Bands. You guys still need to learn about the RSI, the stochastic, still learn about these things, okay? It's not just because you know one thing and one thing's going to work forever. The market doesn't work like that, yes, right. Unfortunately.
I would add to that, notice this EMA is relatively flat. Like it's going down, but not as steep as some, or it's not rising as steep as some. So that's probably why we see such a great trend heading both ways. Yeah, because this is relatively smooth.
It's just bouncing up and down, and let's ride it both ways. 3 candles done.
Three candles done, and then just wait another 4, 5, 10 minutes.
Yeah. And we're doing it for an hour. Dude, in an hour, you can put it, like, depending on how fast the 3 candles are and flipping. When the market is really active, it might go a little faster. And if it just goes a little longer, have patience. Yeah. Trust me, have patience.
I waited 14 candles earlier today.
Yeah.
Yes. And on the 13th candle, I put in my trade, and I was on my demo account. I did 10 trades just for fun, and all 10 of them cleared.
$1,000.
Yeah, $1,000 on my demo account.
Yeah, one shot,
and it was at 70%. So you do the math, $700.
Yeah.
To add to that, you guys, once you have looked at Simple Scalper, so this is Liberty and this is Simple Scalper in Liberty. I have sent you guys in that HFX welcome message. If you don't have it, message me or scroll up in the WhatsApp chat. It's there, but I can send it to you as well. So if you don't have it, because there's videos in there, you guys, there's a YouTube video, and then there's Millie Mills recorded session basic training. Those are videos you need to watch. And then apply this, and it's golden. But beyond that, once you guys are transitioning to your live accounts, we have your trading plan in place. Okay, so nobody just go in there and start throwing your money in the market. Yeah. We have the plan in place. So when you're ready to go live, please reach out to one of us, one of the leaders, and we will help you with the what's it called? The compound sheet and the trading plan. Okay, so you don't want to just go in there and start throwing your money in the market. I know it's really tempting when you're having success, but there's a way we go about it. Okay, so again, just back to discipline, you guys. We're gonna make money here. It's inevitable. We've been on this for what, 1.5 years, you guys, and for those of you who are just getting started with us, we've been through the journey, so we're so lucky and so grateful to have you guys join us now, where we can just cut your learning curve in half, have you guys making money, have you guys building the business. This is what it's about, right? I get to do this with my family. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful for that. With my best friends, right? All of you guys have become like family, and we're gonna eat together. So I'm excited, you guys. Dad, James, thank you so much. You guys are, yeah, of course, go ahead.
I discovered a trick. If you want to start using Liberty, and this trick will save you so much time, because sometimes Liberty is a little glitchy. and you have to refresh, and sometimes it actually logs you out. You got to log back in. Now watch this. Get to this page right here. You log in. Whoops. I'm not very good with laptops. I like the mouse. So once you've clicked HFX, you'll see Liberty down here. Now you're going to right click. Don't ask me what you do with an Apple because I have no idea. Okay. So right click. You're going to scroll down until it says copy link address right here. Copy that link address. Now it's in your folder. If you have your bookmark page up at the top bookmark bar, you can just, so I'm going to come over to here. I'm going to go to bookmarks. So I'm going to just, for now, I'm going to show bookmark bars just to make it easy. I'm going to right click in this location here, and I'm going to say add page. Okay. So right in here where it says, you can type right there if you want to type in Liberty, or you can type in whatever you want. Liberty. Whoops. Liberty. 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 Liberty.
Oh, you missed it again.
What
Dude,
the heck?
you got names too?
Okay, so this is the 3 button. Oh, I know, the number lock is on that. That's why. Where's the number lock? Turn that off.
I don't like laptops, man, dude.
Num.
Nuts.
Num.
Wow.
Jeez, we're so bad. Still
So
not
we
working.
have some in there.
Okay, so anyway, we'll just leave that, whatever. Test, okay? And just for now, because our keyboard is freaking on us. So then you're gonna get into this location here, highlight the whole thing, and then paste. And now if you wanna do a quick paste, it's just, I'll just do it the right click, paste.
Yeah.
Now it's a big, long thing. Don't change anything. Leave it as is. Save. Now watch this. If I click test.
I'll be right in.
Ooh.
No login required.
Yeah, because you logged in with the other one, that's why.
That's okay. Just go.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
It's okay, but that's fine. So
So
yeah,
that's
because
fine.
I'm logged in here, it sees that I'm logged in twice. So it's going to log me out of this, which is fine.
There you go.
So now we'll do this.
Close that completely. Close this completely.
No, this
Oh,
one's
there you go. Oh, wow. Okay.
I closed the other one already.
Yeah. There you go, guys. One more tip.
So
Yeah.
that's a tip that's I just stumbled across by accident. It just saves you the login to put in your username and password. And just make sure you don't leave your laptop open
Yeah.
for anyone to play with. Not that that would
Okay,
help.
I hope you guys found value in that. Let's go make some money.
Make money, ride the wave.
Awesome.
Right?
Awesome.
You guys all good? Any questions?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. Okay, so anybody wants to say anything else, and we're good. Actually, the video that we have on the welcome thing,
Yeah.
it's Sixto, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that inspired me to look at that PSAR, but like he talks about something else, but the inspiration for the 3 candles was from him.
Mm.
Okay, so thanks to him, he woke me up on that one because he goes 1 minute chart, 3-minute trade, 5-minute chart, 15-minute trade, Sixto
Sixto Serrano.
to Serrano, right?
He's based out of
So yeah,
Dallas.
so guys, go have fun, make money, and buy me a beer.
Peace out.
Awesome. Thanks so
Take
much, you
care.
guys. Have an amazing, amazing night. That's really the end of our call. Unless anybody wanted to add anything. Rebecca K. Is Rebecca K still on here? She's not even. Where is she? I think she left. That's okay. Okay, you guys, so that being said, appreciate you all for spending the night with us tonight. Again, hope you got value from the call. If you're not switched over to HFX yet and you need help doing that, let us know. But that being said,
Yes. We're gonna
Yes.
work out how we're gonna set up my live account from here.
yes, let's do that Saturday evening.
My Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
You can just clear 2 trades.
Oh.
Woo!
Using this strategy.
Yes.
Let's go, baby.
This is recorded, you guys. I'm gonna post yesterday's call is on my dad's computer, so I'll have to post it from his laptop. But this session, I will put it up on YouTube today, and I'll send it out in the group chat so you guys can all have it as well. Okay. So appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Let's get this. It sucks. Tomorrow's the weekend. Markets are closed. Yeah, but Simple Sculptor, yeah, Liberty won't work during the weekend, unfortunately. So this is the time to build, guys. Training is happening. If you have not sent me your list yet and you want to build, you need to do that. I have meetings set up with Keaton. I have meetings set up with Kendall. You guys, we're actively building the business. I have a ton of meetings set up with my mom and dad. So we're growing. We're growing this. We have the strategy. It's done. So guys, appreciate you.
Okay, take care. Later. Thank you.
Bye.